Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today's FabriChat.
Good morning.
Hello.
So we are back.
And it is cold here.
It's the 5 days of fall. We missed it.
We totally missed it.
Oh my gosh. But it was funny because when we left for market, I was cold as I was packing. And of course, I've said this a million times, and I'm so right about this, that your thermostat is your feet, right? So if you're hot, take off your socks. If you're cold, put on socks. Well, the night when I was packing, I had 2 pairs of socks on, and I must have been really cold because how many
She
pairs?
double packed her socks. She could have changed her socks 3 times a day. Or layered up. So she was well prepared.
Yeah, because when I get to a hotel, I unpack. I put my stuff in my drawers, I hang my stuff up, and I unpacked a whole lot of socks.
In a variety of weights. And, you know, heatability. Her nice little ankle
didn't use them all.
socks, her pretty black socks, some big old chunky ones.
I had all kinds. I was cold. Yeah, and then we come back to cold. So yeah, it was really cold. It is cold, but
It's okay.
It's what has to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of the trees. It's kind of nice, really, when they all just like,
Yeah.
and then you can.
You know what's funny? When we lived at 7th, for a while, that tree had all of those little helicopter shooters. You know,
Yeah.
it must be a maple.
Yeah.
And I used to complain to Robert about that tree all the time. Because if you didn't, pluck those up and take care of them, they would, of course, sprout little baby trees.
Yes.
And you'd have to pull it, and then, But I, after moving to and buying F Street, I had a tree that did its own kind of thing. But the really nice thing about that tree, the helicopter things, it's all of a sudden, all the trees are off.
Yeah.
You rake once, you take care of it. And then it's the first one to turn green. I moved to F Street, and little here. Lot here. Oh, we're not done yet. I'm still following leaves. There's beautiful snow on the ground, but I'm going to cover them in dead leaves.
It's that walnut tree.
So I feel like Robert, I've not been punished for the dirty things I called that tree, and I miss her.
Yes. Yes.
It's funny that, but I loved that tree because it was all at once, and it was the first one to turn pretty. And
Yeah. We have a friend from Vermont, and we were just talking about that, about the leaves changing and all of the changing colors. And it is something that, we have beautiful scenery here, but not like that.
Yeah. That's something I want to go see.
The leaves turn brown, they fall off. And then
pretty
it's
fast.
bare trees. Yeah, we don't have any of that.
We don't have any of that really pretty bright red.
Foliage. No.
Super
Well, because we don't have
bright shades.
tamaracks here.
Yeah.
Tamaracks, they're on the pass, and they're up north, but they're not here. So we don't have... Being the evergreen state, there are no evergreen trees on our side.
Yeah. We got gypped.
Yeah, and our state flower is the rhododendron, which does not grow over here.
We fry it to death. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, but we're not bitter. Whatever the state bird is, it doesn't live here.
It probably doesn't.
It probably doesn't.
It's probably
I think it's the goldfinch. I've never seen one. But we're not bitter.
No, it's fine. We'll stay over here on our side.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Anyway,
I wonder if there's a lot of states that are like that.
I suppose. Well, for us though, it's just that we really are
cut in
two
half.
separate. Yeah, there's one climate, the other
I
climate.
wonder if that happens on the East Coast because they have their own mountain range over there, and I wonder if that separates a couple states.
Well, I think their closest little mountain range thing is the starts with an A. What's it called?
Appalachian.
Yeah, but it's in quite a ways. But
I don't know. Not a geologist.
Or a
historian.
Or a...
Probably couldn't tell you who the capitals anymore. I remember in like the 4th grade we had to know every state and their capitals.
I know.
Oh. Don't know if I can do that
think
anymore.
You know? I think I probably know. I don't know that I want to be tested on that. I think I could know in a minute, in a hot minute, it would remind me, but yeah all those things you're going to have to know again.
I know.
Yeah, funny. So we did fix the video. So
sorry guys, I don't even know what happened.
Well, Dad and I were trying to watch it last night. It's like, oh,
and I was talking to you and everything. So I did. So it went up 9 o'clock Tuesday morning. I took it down really fast. Took out that bar of music. Hopefully it was good. Was it a good song?
It was a good song. It drove
no
me
idea.
crazy. It was. It was.
But in between
I
me
noticed
trying to...
it was playing even during our opening song, and I thought, what is that song?
What happened?
What is happening? And then when you were talking, I thought, oh,
I totally missed it when I redid it.
I knew exactly what you did.
Yeah. So so I fixed it. I took out for the whole first, probably minute half of it is our little jingle, me chatting to you, showing you the market. And then when the slideshow of the quilt started, that was all right. But so I did reload it. I did put, you might have noticed if you got binged that we updated a video, that I put a little call out that said I fixed the sound. So if you really want to know what I said.
Yeah, because we couldn't watch it. I wanted to see the quilts.
Yeah.
It was.
And there was a lot more there.
It was good.
It was really good. And I put in there some of the really big award winners. You know, you could totally tell which ones those were. And then some also like the basic ones. So that you know that no matter how simple you think this quilt is, if it's a 3-yard quilt, if it's some half-yard triangles, you need to enter it into a show.
Yeah, let everybody see it. It's so inspirational.
And the show at Houston is the national show.
Yeah.
So it is like
international
show. So it's like the best of the best almost.
Yeah.
So just because some of them seem super basic, it's like, oh, I could do that. You can do that. And you should show it with everybody.
And we want to see it.
Everybody wants to see it. So yeah, that was like a 10th of probably how big it was. I thought when I was doing it, I should have done from those same big glass windows that I did the market shots out of. I should have done the quilt show shot out of it. Because it is actually quite large. It's probably 2 to 3 times the size of a normal quilt show. That's just the guild show, you know, that has hundreds of quilts. So it's cool.
Again, I haven't watched it yet because I couldn't
distract
jingle thing.
Yeah.
But did you put in who the big award winners were? Did you write that in there? The ones that win? Gosh, there's like some big money prizes, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
And we're trying to. It's on our list of when Brianna has a minute because she's the IT person. To really beef up our gallery. So when you guys send us pictures and I email back and say, gosh, that's fantastic, can we share that on our site? That's where we want to put it. We just want to, it's kind of fun just to have a little quilt show and have you guys see when somebody, see your own works and some of our patterns that we've done, and people will send us their quilts in different colorways, which is always really nice. And I think
that's a cool part.
I love that. Colors. Yeah, I love just seeing all of the inspirational things. And then you're working on the CAIF page.
Yes.
Because we're celebrating CAIF's birthday. That'll all be in the newsletter. CAIF's birthday on December 7th. He'll turn 85. We did see him at market, but we didn't get, it was kind of fun because we went around, we were going to do a bunch of live things, but the internet was not good at all, so we really could not do live at all. So instead we filmed little snippets, and so what we're going to do is show you at different times rather than put it all together. So we didn't get one with CAIF. Wecker Fresh, she was there, but I never saw her.
I know, we never looked for her.
We went to her booth multiple times, but we never did see her, so we didn't get her. We got Jason Yenter. We got quite a few fun ones for some of the big things that are coming up in terms of block of the month and different things.
And
so
new ones. We met some new pattern designers and we talked to them. And
so
maybe new ones to you, maybe not new ones, but still fun.
Super fun. So so we have some little blurbs of things that we'll kind of add for you, and lots of stuff is going to start coming in. Lots. We
warned our little FedEx guy.
Yeah, we did.
Because we came home to a whole bunch of boxes that we were moving around when he showed up, and he just laughed. I said, "It's just job security." He's like, "Yeah, that's what it is."
Yeah.
He's like, "I'll keep coming."
Yeah.
As long as your dog keeps coming, I'll be here.
Yes. Yes. We have lots of boxes to open tonight. Quite a few.
Yeah.
So, so let's see, and you'll hear more about market as things come in. We'll, like I said, kind of show you snippets and stuff. But a couple things happening this month is the McKay is our local little hospital, and it is no longer a county hospital. It is now a nursing home, and it's publicly funded, and so we always do an auction. We do one every year for something special that public funds won't pay for. Last year we did an auction to revamp the whole outside area so that we could put up a gazebo and beef up the yard, and they have a little garden spot. It's really beautiful. And then once it was all done, we had kind of a big barbecue, and the public was invited, and it was really, really nice, super nice. And gosh darn it, I cannot remember this year what the focus is. We'll talk about this a couple times over the next couple weeks, and I'll make sure to mention it to you. But the reason I'm mentioning it now is because we always donate stuff. We absolutely support the hospital district, and we support McKay. And so we're buying a table to go to the auction. All of us will be there buying things that we absolutely don't need, but that, you know, it's just before Christmas. It's on November 20th. That's on a Sunday. And so, but we support them. And we always donate things. We always donate a couple quilts. Well, the funny thing about donating the quilts is that it is, you know, it's community members that come, and, you know, they look at the quilt when we hang up the quilt, and they go, oh, yeah, I saw one kind of just like that at what's it called? Not Piper Barn. I was going to say that. Pottery Barn.
Pottery Barn.
It's like, well, no, you didn't. You can't buy this for $150, but they think they can.
Yeah.
And so, you know, so whenever we do the auction, you know, we might make, I think last year, I don't know how much it went for, maybe $350. It was a great big huge one, and that's okay. It's okay. I just always think, gosh, if my quilter friends knew that they could have bought this for $350. And so anyway, what we thought we would do is we would do two. So we are donating a quilt, and we're donating a basket and a couple things that'll be at the auction on November 20th. But it's there's a live auction and a silent auction, so you won't see those things. But we thought we would offer them to you for a raffle ticket. For $5 for a raffle ticket. And we couldn't decide, so we have two. And what I picked was things that, you know, a local wouldn't think Pottery Barn, but a quilter would really appreciate. So the first one is the quilt hanging behind me. This is truly one of my most favorite block of the months I have ever done. And I've hung on to it thinking that we would do it again. But the pattern is no longer available. The company is no longer in business. It'll never be available again. And I thought, oh, super, super sad. And I was going to finally get the binding on it, and I was just going to hang it up in my sewing room. And I thought, you know, this would be a perfect one, because I think that quilters would really appreciate this one and would love to look at it. It's a nice wall hanging size, because that's the other thing, is non-quilters don't always understand what the wall hangings are all about. Well, what they're about is we've got so dang many quilts. We don't always want to hang a full-size quilt on the wall. We want to hang something that is just this pretty wall hanging size. So we'll have a close-up picture of it so that you can see, but it's really nice. It does have some applique. It has a bunch of small little blocks in it. Some of the crazy stars are in it. I quilted it. It's quilted fairly tight, so it'll hang nice and straight and flat, but it was a fun block of the month. It's a really cute quilt, I think. It's all in Kansas Troubles fabrics. But anyway, so we're going to, for $5 for a raffle ticket, you can buy as many as you'd like. Somebody has to win it, because it's a funny thing that we were talking about that with the raffle, and oh, you know, I never win anything or whatever, and I try to never have that attitude. I try to always just say, well, this right here, this is the winning ticket, and have that positive attitude, because I also think that even like with the lottery, your odds are the exact same as the winner. That's right. That winner had the same odds that you did, and that person won. And so it was kind of funny, because I was talking to Margot about this. We went to the grocery store last night, and we were at the grocery store, and we were talking about these raffle quilts, and so she talked me into first time ever.
You bought a lottery ticket?
I did! Not just one. Because I put in a $20 bill, and then I realized afterwards that it wasn't going to give you change, so I couldn't buy just one.
Oh.
So then the Mega Millions is up to $1 billion.
Dang.
My odds are the same as everybody else's.
The IRS will be very thankful that someone won this.
It would be.
So the last person, I don't know, it was on national news or whatever, the taxes due off of your winnings, the IRS won more than the actual winner. I remember that.
That's so not fair.
So not fair. It's like, because it was all over, you know, congratulations to the IRS for winning the whatever it was. So yeah. Jeez.
Well,
Who cares? Still cool though.
I know.
This is some money.
I also bought a Powerball.
Oh.
I think there's 5 on there. And I also bought Lotto.
Ooh. Oh,
I
Washington
know.
State's Lotto. There you
The
go.
Washington State Lotto. So what was kind of fun was immediately right after I bought it, we started planning.
How you're going to spend it?
On the drive home for about 20 minutes. Well, this is what I would do. Would you quit? No, I would not quit work, but I would do this. And I would, give this much to this and this much to this person. So it's fun it's just fun really to plan how you would win it. And again, my odds are the same as everybody else's.
That's true.
I'll keep you posted. I may miss a couple days of work, but only a couple.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a great big sale.
Yeah.
Anyway, so for $5, and there won't be millions of people, obviously. There might be 100 people that'll buy tickets, so your odds are pretty good. But for $5, and we're going to sell tickets for it until the drawing will be on the 20th, on the Sunday box opening. On the 20th, we'll do the drawing and see who wins this lovely quilt. And 100% of the proceeds will go to the McKay Foundation. And then the other thing that will happen is we do have a foundation, and they have their what is it called, the 1090C. They're a nonprofit, and so whoever does win it, you will get a tax receipt for it. We are not a foundation, so the FabriChat is not able to do that for you, but they can do that for you, and they'll give you a receipt. And so so that'll be kind of nice.
And did you say, I don't know if I wasn't listening, but the McKay is now an assisted living?
It is not assisted living. It is nursing home.
Nursing home.
Yeah. So that because the McKay Hospital was built by the VA back in the 1930s, and it was built because the lake healed Buerger's disease, and we had so many veterans that had that, and so that was what they built it for. And then after we eradicated Buerger's disease, the VA donated the hospital to the community. Lots of babies born there. Lots of things happened there. And then community hospitals are just, there's no money in it, really. It's very, very difficult to keep the doors open with all of the costs. And so anyway, now it's a nursing home, and still a lot of needs that are not covered by public funds. And so that's why we have the foundation, is for special things that make the residents' lives just a little bit better.
And I love it at Winterfest and during all the things. They let all the residents come on the parade. They have their parade, and it just makes me so happy. And they just love seeing the kids. And we were doing the 4th of July one, right?
Yeah.
And me and the kids were down there, and this cute little old granny, she was in a wheelchair being pushed, and she's like, look at that little redhead. And she's like, oh, can I just squeeze her? And I said, Harper, go give her a hug. And she looked at me and like, she's someone's grandma.
Do it.
Okay. So Harper went up there and gave her a good old hug, and she got all teary. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I need to take the kids in just for a... But the kids are dirty, so I always worry about going into a nursing home.
We are now back open, because it was that whole... it was the hardest thing on the community. We've talked about it before, but during
keeping
COVID,
them safe.
We lost half of our residents during COVID. It was just devastating, and so many of us were dropping off boxes of donuts and coffee cards, and we just had to drop stuff at the front door and run. But it was really hard on the staff and the community, and now we're all back okay again. Good. And everybody is open, and we can, but I think we've only been open to visitors, and even masks. I mean, we're still requiring masks when you come in, because we're just so cautious about it, but not long. And Winterfest, they come down and they pass out free hot chocolate.
The best hot chocolate,
it is so chocolatey.
It's so good.
It's so good. I think we talked about this before, that after Winterfest last year, we were cleaning up the streets and doing a thing, and as we're going home, just these splashes of hot cocoa everywhere. All in the streets, just...
Yeah. There were a lot of men
That is a community party. So, really, really nice. But anyway, we just really, we support our community, but we really have a soft spot for McKay and anything we can do. So we're excited $5 a ticket. You will win this.
Love it.
And just in case it's like, I really like that, but I don't have any place to hang it, we have option number 2. And so, and this will be listed on the website where you can just go in and purchase your ticket. And then we'll show you tonight at the box opening how we're going to do the tickets. We're going to show you how we'll do that. But, so this one is hand embroidery and then some applique Christmas trees, or well, snowy trees. So it doesn't have to be Christmas. It's snowman.
It's winter.
And it's winter, and it's 9 blocks, and so half of the blocks are embroidered snowmen, and the other half are trees, and it's all flannel, 100% flannel on the back, and this is some one sister, some old buggy barn fabric that's on the back. So anyway, so we also have this one. So we have a flannel throw that works great for, gosh, it's cold now. So from October to March, you can have this on your couch.
Yes.
And it's just kind of a nice little flannel option. So you can do 2 different options, and Tracy is going to keep track of your tickets, and then we'll again draw live on the 20th, $5. And
awesome.
And your chance is as good as everyone else's. So anyway, we'll have more information about that. And then do we want to do a donate now button also?
Oh, we can do that.
We could do that just in case. I mean, I would just suggest that you just spend $5 or $20 on 4 tickets, or, you know, whatever you want. So we can do that, but we'll put in a donate now button just in case. But I would just say buy multiple tickets. Is what, yeah, because we'd love to give you something. All right, I think that was, I didn't have a lot on because we haven't worked for 5 days. We've been off gallivanting.
Shopping.
It was kind of fun when I got home. Of course it was late. We got home at 2 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning.
Yeah. My kids woke me up 3 hours later to like 5:30. Mom, look what I did. Oh yeah, that's great. I can't see it, but awesome.
Yeah.
And then Robert's like, well, I guess I'm going to work. It's like 6:15. He's like, you're a little early, aren't you? He's like, nope.
I'm out.
Just perfect. Be nice to Mom. Bye. I was like, thanks. So yeah.
It was so fun every night laying on Brianna's bed watching the
Harper White
FaceTime video.
Yeah.
Yeah, FaceTime.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Because I think all they care about, I mean, yeah, talking to me is cool, but, you know, they can see their little selves. Tiny little picture of themselves. And that's all they do. Wyatt's like dancing in the background, and God, what a dork. I should have videoed it. It was hilarious.
That's what I asked. Is there some way to save the conversation? We were cracking up. It was so good. So good. It was pretty funny, but yeah. And then I came home to, so Dad was asleep, of course, and so I walk in, and, you know, just like every woman, you know, we make all of this food that you put in the fridge that they don't eat.
Nothing.
I don't know why. And I said to him, I'm tired of doing that. Tell me what you would eat. Oh, some chicken would be okay. And then he had me make split pea soup. I made some of that. So I get home and I look in the sink, because, of course, everything is exactly how I left it. Nothing is, I mean, you can tell every single thing that he did, and everything in the sink is spoons and bowls and knives. So I'm thinking he ate sandwiches and split pea soup and his 5 coffee cups for the day. And so anyway, I don't think he ate very well. And then I asked him, of course, Monday night, I said, well, you didn't eat very much. He said, yeah, I ate the chicken and I ate the split pea soup, but all of the other stuff, he didn't eat anything. And then it was, he couldn't find, he said we were out of both cat food and dog food, and I thought that was weird. And I said, well, you know where it is, right? He says, yeah, it's not there. It was totally there. He just
had to bend down a little farther?
Yeah. Yeah. And so, because when he called us, we were at market, and he called and he said, what kind of dog food am I supposed to get? And so I told him the brand, and then, and I said, for the cats, you know, they're not very finicky. It should be Friskies, and they like the ocean flavor, but it kind of doesn't really matter. And he says, oh yeah, I got that. And he said, and I got some other stuff because everybody was buying it. And I said to him, I said, well, that's probably good, because of course if you ask a housewife what to get, I said, but just remember, not pate. They like extra gravy. And he goes, oh yeah, I got the right stuff. I got the stuff that everybody was buying. And then I said a third time, not pate.
They like the gravy.
Yeah. And so, of course, he bought 2 cases.
Oh!
2 cases of Fancy Feast. That's
Ooh.
not what I get. And it's pate.
Well, I can take it home to Snaggletooth.
Yeah. Well, and then I said to him Monday night, I said, you got pate? He says, yeah, I didn't know what you meant when you said
But everybody was buying it. So I
thought it was the right one. It's not. Yeah, we'll have to give it to Snaggletooth because, ew.
I can also send a case over to the animal outreach that's next to Robert's work.
Yeah.
Maybe the kitties need some.
Yeah, I mean, this is some expensive cat food. Yeah.
For your
2
cats,
cases of
for
it.
your cats who are too good.
No.
For
Not eating that.
minced meat.
Yeah, because we opened the little can, and then they lick all of the gravy out of it, and then
Lizzie gets the chunks.
And then when I feed Lizzie, I add that little bit of the chunks into her food, which
I know what's funny is Mom's tried just making cat gravy, you know, putting all the things.
Regular gravy, human gravy. No, they don't want that.
It's not the same.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
No.
Want the expensive gravy
They
out of the
want, yeah. Their
with
gravy.
a cat picture on it.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know.
Cats.
I wonder if you could almost make like a fish stock. Oh, your house would smell so bad.
Oh,
just saying it. And add a little something to gelatinize it a little bit. Oh, God. No. Don't do that. Nope. Talked myself out of it.
Just hearing it.
No. Don't do
No,
that.
that's bad. No, I'm not doing it. They're cats. They're just cats.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, it was funny. Brother Kitty came in last night, and I don't know where he was, but he came in, and he was covered, his whole face. In fact, I looked at him and I thought, what are you doing? He was covered in a big, huge cobweb.
Oh, no.
I know, and he even had, like, leaves stuck to the cob.
Where did it go?
The web.
The web.
The web of the cobweb. The sticky part. Yeah, he had it all over him. I don't know where he was, but I looked at him and I said, oh my gosh.
Where'd you come from?
And I wanted to get a picture of him, and I said, oh, so I'm looking for my phone, and I said, oh, you dressed up for Halloween a day late. And so I grabbing my phone, and then all of a sudden he ran off but I wish I would have got it. I don't know where he was, but ew.
He ran through something.
And so then I was kind of chasing him with the towel, and I thought, let me try to get that off of you. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Because some people have a doggy door. We have a cat window. Mm-hmm. We have this tiny little window that we open up during the day for them. And
yeah.
I don't know where he was, but it was super nasty. Ugh. He wanted to come in and show us, and
we
were not impressed. Yeah. All right, let's see. What else? I don't know. Seems like there's lots of things. We'll fill you in more, I think, tonight during box opening. We have 1 million boxes. We have some things, other special things to show you. And I did look up to see what national day it was. And today is National Ohio Day, so...
Good for you, Ohio.
Yay, Ohio. We have good friends there. It's also National Deviled Egg Day.
Deviled eggs, yes.
That's good. Why do we only eat them at Thanksgiving and Easter?
Yeah, no, that's it.
Why is that?
I don't know. I should try making
my chicken eggs. You should. They'd be little.
I got so many eggs, man.
I need more eggs.
Them girls. I have some. I brought some more.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they're just cranking them out.
I can't wait to tell you the secret.
Oh, yeah, there is a secret. I told Mom at Market. So, here's the secret. So, you know, I'm anti-bird. You know.
Doesn't like birds.
If it's an owl, that's part of my spirit animal. I don't know. I'm fine with owls. Bigger, badder. I know they're going to take my kitty, but whatever. Doesn't matter. I love the kitties. But we're going through Market, and, you know, all these, oh, look at those little hens. Look at that. And I told Mom finally, I said, here's a secret. I get the chicken thing. Because forever, it's like people put chickens in their kitchen, and they have chicken in their purses, and you just love chickens. And it's like, great for you, but why chickens? Why chickens? But now that I'm a chicken mom...
Because they're so cute!
I'm just a hen. I mean, I don't care about the roosters. I don't...
Well, nobody likes roosters.
But a big, chunky mama hen? So I get it. I get it now. I get it.
Yeah.
It's just the girls.
She was... Every booth that had chickens. I can't stitch this up. It's like, what is wrong with you?
Oh, I get it now. And
which I like. Because our neighbors used to have those hens. And I'd go out and talk to the girls, you know, every day. And then they'd scatter back home. And, you know, I love looking at them.
And ours aren't even named. I mean, one is, of course, we name her Karen because we didn't know if she was actually a hen. at the beginning because she was so mean, and she would like go after Robert, and it's like, oh, is it a rooster? Is it? I mean, I don't know. And then Tracy's like, well, here are the signs. Look for her. No, she's totally a hen.
She's just mean.
She's just mean.
She cannot be shooed out of the strawberries.
Did I tell? Yeah, did I tell you guys that story? I might have told them.
I don't think. So, I think you told us. I don't think you told.
If I didn't tell you guys yet, you'll hear it again. But so we were getting ready. I think it was just before we went to Idaho for the weekend, and then we let the chickens out to just run their little loop and go eat some bugs. And we were trying to usher them back in. Because Phoebe, she was pretty sure she was going to get one.
Phoebe is their cat.
Is my cat. So she was following them all the way around.
Who is smaller than the hens.
Yeah, she would totally not win. But she was pretty sure she was going to get herself a chicken. So we were telling the kids to leave the door open and kind of leave them alone. So, you know, Phoebe's herding them in, essentially. And so our Karen was the end of the pack. She was just going to, like, whatever, attack me cat, see what happens. So we're trying to get her in, and she finally makes it over to us, and she jumps into the strawberry patch. And so Robert called Wyatt over and said, hey, one time only, if you don't want to do it, I'll ask Harper, but go over and scare the chicken out of the strawberries. And he's like, well, I'm not supposed to. He's like, I know you're not. And after this moment, you are not going to do it either. But she needs to not be in the strawberry patch. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got this. So he kind of walks over, kind of sneaking, because he didn't want to scare her yet. He gets up to her, and she stood looking at him like, what's up, little dude? And he roars like a big old dinosaur at her. She, not phased. Not phased at all. Dude. And we are cracking up, and he's looking at us, and he's like, bah. I did nothing. And all I was waiting for her was just pick him. That was so funny.
Stop talking to me like that.
So she jumped down out of it and walks around him, looking at him like, what is wrong with that little person? And just, like, I can do my own thing. It was the funniest thing.
And hey, control your kid over here.
Yeah, something wrong with that one. Goes into her cage. She's like, okay, we'll close the gate for her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Wyatt, for being so scary.
I was waiting for that little boop. But she never did it. Thank goodness, because that would have like devastated him. But it was pretty funny. But I was like, dang, why didn't I get that on camera? It's like, who would have thought the chicken would have just been like, what?
I didn't quite catch what you said.
I didn't. Do you have a strawberry for me?
Roar. Not a word of her.
So funny. And we have one of these cute little black ones who's afraid of everything.
Yeah.
At everything. If she's the last one left in the pen, she like runs in circles. It's like, the door's right here, they're around the corner. I can't be left alone. So yeah, So I do have
roar at her.
No, it wouldn't. She might just keel right over. But yeah, so it's funny because they don't even have names. It's just, let's go check the girls.
The girls, the ladies.
I do have to go today and get them a different heat light. They have just a regular. It's cold. They have one in there, but it's a regular like yellow light, and it's too bright. They don't quite. I think we're messing up their sleep schedule.
Oh,
because I went out this morning, it was 7, it was cold, and for some reason I noticed that they were sitting kind of in the corner of their pen. I'm like, and they were acting, I mean, they were just laying there. And usually they're walking around calling at us thinking, hey, it's snack time, you know, we know the drill. And I thought, well, maybe there's something in their pen. Because why are they all
huddled
out and outside? Because it's still pitch black. And so I had the kids get in the car and buckle up and everything, and I walk over there, and they're just like sleeping. It's like, why the hell are you outside? Because I went in there, and they started talking to me when I opened the gate, and it's like, was there something in here? And they didn't, and then they were looking funny inside the little chicken door, and so I opened, they were like, is there something in there? I'm like thinking, hopefully there's not anything in there, because what am I going to do?
A fox in the hen house.
So I slowly opened it as a backup. I was like, they're coming for you first. And of course, my little Karen chick, she's right here. She's like, I got you.
I got you.
And so I opened, there's nothing in there. Huh. I looked thinking maybe there's like
maybe it was just too bright.
Maybe it was just too bright. So I'm going to go get them a red one that I know is darker. But their chicken coop was warm for the most part. It was warmer than just outside the door, but I don't know. I think it's the light.
The light.
Yeah, maybe they wanted to sleep. So I don't know.
Little girls.
I know. I got to fix their little winter house.
And what we've learned today is Brianna now loves chicken fabric.
I love the hen.
She gets it.
I get it. And you guys might have known I must have been a little cuckoo for chickens because I bought 3 egg pieces.
I know!
When we were our chunk showing what we did on Thursday with Susan is I bought egg stuff. Because, you know, our lives are filled with dozens of eggs. And yeah. I'm going to try.
And deviled egg day.
Yeah, deviled eggs. I'm going to try deviled eggs out of my chicken stuff. Because we've heard mixed reviews about how to do hard-boiled from farm fresh eggs. We've heard some people say, oh, it's totally fine, no big deal. Some people say, oh, you need to prick the top of it, put a little, like, air hole at the top of it. And
I've boiled some of the ones you've given me. I don't know that there's anything weird.
They don't peel hard or anything? They're not hard to peel? Not that that matters to me. I'm going to try it. I'm going to make some deviled eggs on my chickens. Eggs and
report back.
I've heard mixed things.
You know, I have to say, I don't think that they were hard to peel. Sometimes they are, and oftentimes that's my fault because I didn't change the water, you know, but I'll have to pay attention.
I'll have to try it. And Robert's like super worried he's going to get like a bad egg. I said, Robert, I said I've never raised chickens before, but I understand that if your eggs are sitting out in the coop or outside or whatever for a long period of time, you can get an egg that starts to do bad things and you're not supposed to eat it. I said, but we check them every day and they go right into the refrigerator. So I said, I think we even have probably a 3-day window before anything naughty happens to an egg.
Yeah. And I think that when you wash it, then also it'll, but.
Yeah, I don't wash them. We just put them right into things and put them in the fridge. And then I wash them before, like I make cookies or whatever.
I think the only thing that would be weird is if you had any eggs that might have been fertilized, but you have no rooster.
I have no rooster. Yeah, and a rooster can't get in. So yeah. So stories out, secrets out. There you go.
Loves chickens.
I love a good old chunky hen.
That's good. That's good. And I'm going to give these to Tracy. I don't even know when the drawing is, but we'll report back.
I don't know either.
And let you know how we'll be spending it.
Yes.
And
exciting.
Yes. $5 ticket. And it's also National Stress Awareness Day.
It's good to know what your stressors are. How you're supposed to.
I think the big thing, the most important thing when it comes to stress is that you have to focus on the present. What's happened has already happened. And, you know, if you live more in the moment and focus on the present and what we can do now, don't worry about what's already happened. It already happened. Let's just move on. And I think that that's the biggest thing, is that you have no ability to change the past. None. So if it happened, it happened. Get over it. Focus on right now.
Good advice.
Live in the present.
Good advice.
All right, we're going to go out and get ready to open some boxes for you tonight at 5 o'clock.
Yes.
And then are you going to take some good pictures of these two things? Because somebody's going to win it on November 20th.
Yes. I'll show some bigger, better pictures of it, and also I'll give you the exact sizes for you. So
yes.
You can plan where you're going to put it.
It will have binding.
Yeah. We'll bind it for you. This one's already bound.
That was bound. Yes. I just have a little bit of work to do until the 20th. I'll get it done. All right.
All right. Bye. Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at FabricPatch.net.